Hey family, hey, welcome back. I thought I'd jump on today and talk a little bit about the subject, which is passion without pain. And how I came up with this subject is my husband. So this morning, we're just kind of chatting it up about YouTube and all of the things, right? And he started to make fun of me a little bit about my live. And this is just how I am. If you watch all my videos, I'm really passionate about what I talk about. And he said, well, baby, it's okay to have passion, but have passion without pain. And I was like, passion without pain? He's like, yes, because you're very passionate, but you might be causing pain to others. And that's not what I want to do. What I want to do is awaken people's mind and think. And as I always tell you, when I do these videos, I'm not really talking to the audience, I'm talking to myself. And so I might be a little more harsh or a little more critical, but it's not to for you to receive that, but it's me hearing myself. And it might be, as I was thinking about it, because my dad was really harsh as he talked to us, because he really wanted to get the information in our head to make us really think about what he was talking about. But everybody doesn't receive stuff that way. And so I apologize if I be offending people or I'm getting too caught up in the emotions, because let me tell you, this channel is about saving lives, right? It really is. If you don't know about me, I was suicidal and homicidal for 7 years, honey. My life was upside down. And so I understand the anguish it is to be amongst the living but feel like you're already dead. I know what it feels like to wake up in the morning and celebrate, not because you're alive, but you're finna punch your card to get up out of here. I know what it's like to have people say you don't have enough faith or just pray about it or whatever, but the pain inside is so heart-wrenching. I can't even explain it. I don't know if it's worse than physical pain or not, but I know that when you can't live with the pain anymore and you are trying to make another decision, I know what that's like, to be trapped in the dark by yourself, to walk in the valley of death. So when I come on and I speak about certain subjects, it's because I've been there. I know the pain. I've seen what it's like to be at the lowest low, where you are just one sliver away from being in a cardboard box by your own doing. Okay, so when I talk about these things, I am very passionate, because as I was blessed to remain here, and not on my own, honey. This was not a decision of my own. So I know I have a purpose, and I know the Most High has a plan for me, because that is the only reason that I am still here. And so in that, I am very passionate, because as I have moved through this life, there is hope on the other side. That pain does dissipate. It can go away, but it takes a lot. I mean, a lot of work. And the work is just as hard as it was to live with the pain. And so you're like, well, why is it worth it? Because that pain will go away. The light, the sun, it will shine again. And you will find out that the enemy was trying to take you out because you have a greater purpose and it didn't want you to fulfill it. You have a great assignment, and your job is to go out and save other lives. And that's what I do now, trying to instill that there is hope, there is light, there is another way. And I know the pain hurts. I know that you're alone. I know nobody understands what you're going through. I know that they're telling you just snap out of it, it'll be okay. And they think it's just as easy as that. Bless those who have never been to the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the abyss. All right. Bless those who will never know the pain that is so great that you figured I don't need to be with amongst this realm anymore, right? Bless those, and I pray that nobody has to go through that or find themselves that in that. But sometimes there are situations that come along in your life that you didn't see, and it will blindside you, and it will put you on a path of destruction. Do you hear me? Pure destruction. And it could be self-destruction, it could be destruction of other, it's just pure destruction. So when I talk and I have passion, because I don't mean to cause pain. We have enough pain in this world. That's not what I'm trying to do. But I want you to look at yourself. I want you to look at your life. Because although I was going through pain, when I came out, when the Most High healed me and we were able to have a normal conversation without me going off, I learned that the things that was causing me the most pain was a lot of the decisions and choices that I made. And I didn't see it because some of the choices were made 10, 15 years ago. And I didn't know that those choices were going to lead me to this point, right? And so I had to really look at myself. So with Rooted Vines, I am a holistic tea herbal alchemist, but I deal with people. This is my ministry. Everybody, if you're out here creating on YouTube, if you're out here, you got a business, you have a ministry. You got to figure out what that ministry and hang on to it. I have a ministry. I offer teas so people can carve out time to reintroduce themselves to themselves, because we are losing ourselves fast and in a hurry, and we're finding ourselves at the bottom of the pit, at the well, just like the gentleman in the movie Get Out, how he was at the bottom of that teacup. That's where we find ourselves. And I want to get to people before they get to that point, before they lose all hope, because they're frustrated, because they're angry, because things are going on and they don't understand why. We want to look for the answers, and we'll look everywhere but within. We won't look at ourselves. And I think most of the time we know, because it is us, right? It is me causing this somehow, some way. And sometimes it's not just readily in your face. Sometimes you really have to stop, think. Sometimes you do have to journal. Sometimes you do have to meditate. Sometimes you do have to pray for that answer to come to you, so that you can find out who's the enemy in your camp is besides you. Because, honey, I was my worst enemy, and I had little cronies with me, cronies I couldn't see, cronies I could see, right? It gets that deep. The frequency, the energy, you have to figure out what is going on and why you keep bumping into walls, why you keep attracting certain people, why you are feeling the way you do and you're thinking the way you do, right? And you have to change that aspect of yourself and become the person that you want to see in the future. You should be able to see a future you, what you want to be, what she looks like, he or she looks like, what they sound like, what they're doing. And then you need to figure out what vehicle is going to get you there, okay? And I spoke about this last night, but I was a little more rowdy, my husband would say. I was a little more feisty, right? I was delivering the passion, but I was also delivering the pain. So I hope today is a little bit better, that you understand why I'm so passionate and why my videos sometimes come off a little, a little harsh or whatever. It's because I love you and I know that you are worthy. I know that you are intelligent, but most of all, I know that you are carrying a ministry that's going to save somebody else's life. And if you don't do what you do, somebody's going to go on and punch their own ticket, right? If you don't share your story and let them know, hey, I've been through it too, but I'm still sitting here, baby. Yeah, I've cried those tears. Yeah, I've lost people. Yes, I've lost jobs. Yes, I've lost a baby. Yes, I've been through the fire, right? But I'm still here. Life still goes on. Hope. I've smiled again. I've learned to laugh again. And the pain never goes totally away, but it goes dormant enough that you can enjoy your life, that you can have the memories, that the tears don't fall so easily, right? So I want you to really look within. And if you have a friend or you have a family member that's dealing with depression, do not take that lightly, because that depression can turn into something fierce. And it could be either rage, it could be, thoughts of leaving and checking out of this realm. So we have to be careful how we treat each other. It's not, oh, they're too sensitive. This thing is real. It's so tangible to the person going through it. And do not dismiss their feelings. And yes, you can say you love them. Yes, you can give them affirmations. But let me tell you from experience, when you are in that space, those words can't reach you. They're like an echo, because the pain is overpowering. It can't even penetrate through the layers of pain to get to the person. And if you have someone who is depressed and all of a sudden they seem happy, all of a sudden everything's great, don't think that they're out of the woods of being depressed. Have a real conversation about what's going on in their mind. What is their next steps? Because a lot of people will wait too late and say they were so happy. They had everything going for them. Honey, we're really good pretenders. Those that live in that realm, we put on that great face. And what's sad is that the people closest to you, they don't even notice that the light has gone out of your eyes, right? I can put on a smile, but the light is gone. I've checked out already. So be cognizant of that. And I want to apologize if I be stepping on toes. That's not what I mean to do, baby. That's not what Rooted Vines is about, right? We are here to uplift, to encourage, to love on, to inspire. So you guys go out there, you have a blessed day. Think about what I talked about today as I think about what I talked about today in the way that I deliver things, because I want the best for you. And as always, I pray whatever you are seeking and desiring in this realm, it is seeking and desiring you. Stay rooted, family. Bye.